everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Maximum Momming. Today I'm going to be focusing on the kitchen. It's all about the kitchen, and we're going to be deep cleaning certain areas where I deem unacceptable and places that I haven't been able to touch in a long time, and just making sure everything else is just nice and neat and clean. And going into the fall, I just want to make sure that I focus on the kitchen and make sure, because it's going to be my main hub around Thanksgiving and things like that. And I just want to make sure that I keep it nice and clean. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you can get more videos like this and so that you can join the Maximum Momming family. So go ahead and subscribe and let's get to it. So today I'm focusing on deep cleaning. So I wanted to make sure that I get the stove involved. So I wanted to do the grates on the stove and scrub those really good. And then I wanted to do the scrub the burner covers really well because they get really oily and nasty, and so I want to focus on them. So those are the two things on the stove. Other than cleaning the stove, those are the two items on the stove that I'm actually going to take off and scrub really well. I tell my kids all the time that they have it really good. Like they have it because I do, they clean, but I do a lot of the deep cleaning around the house because I don't know, maybe it's a part of me that feels like I'm the only one that can do it well. But that's because when I was a kid, I was a part of the deep cleaning growing up. My mom, she didn't have any qualms about us cleaning toilets and cleaning things like that. Like she didn't feel like that we weren't able to handle that. And I feel like I need to get out of that mindset that my kids aren't able to handle cleaning toilets and things like that. Because I know that I feel like my kids, I'm like, they're not going to be able to clean the toilet well enough. They're not going to be able to deep clean this stuff well enough. And I know I need to get out of that mindset because when I was a kid, my mom was like, you can clean the toilet. You can scrub that, And I think that's why I'm so good at it now, because my mom gave me that opportunity to be able to clean the hard stuff, the stuff that most people would deem too hard for kids to clean now. And I think part of that gave me the work ethic that I have now, that I work hard at things and not just toilets or anything like that, that I can, and it's not just about cleaning, it's about the other stuff that I do in life. I feel like I can do it because my mom gave me the opportunity to do certain things that most people would deem too hard for other people to do now. And I know I need to get out of that mindset with my own kids and know that they're not too these things they're capable of doing. Because if I say that they're not capable of doing it, then they feel like they're not capable of doing it. So I say that to say that I think I'm going to start letting them clean the toilets and give myself a break sometimes. So, hypothetically, let's just say that I've never cleaned above on top of the refrigerator. And let's just say, hypothetically, that I just shove stuff up here as like a placeholder for stuff. Like when I went to Vegas and I went to, Fat Tuesday and got drinks and stuff, and I wanted to keep the cups. And I just stuck them on top of the refrigerator because that's the only place where they'll fit. And hypothetically, I had a cooler from college and I didn't know where to put it, so just stuck it on top of the refrigerator. And it's also where some lighter fluid was, hypothetically. So I've never cleaned on top of the refrigerator. And it's also where, alcohol goes because the kids can't reach it. Yeah, hypothetically. But I've never cleaned on top of the refrigerator. And yeah, so this was my opportunity to do that. So I decided that I was going to clean on top of the refrigerator and see how that goes with all the dust and dirt and everything on top of there, and just see if I could just find a home for all this other stuff, even if that home is file 13. I know you don't know what file 13 is, but yeah, it's the trash. It's definitely the trash. And then just see if I can get it a little somewhere. I didn't intend to clean the oven, but something got spilled in here the other day, and it was just smelling kind of bad. So I have two ovens, and the one at the bottom, it got really thoroughly cleaned the other, like, a while ago, so I don't have to touch that one. That one only gets cleaned around November when we do Thanksgiving. And so after Thanksgiving, I usually give it a nice deep clean scrub, because that's usually where we cook the turkey. And it, juices get spilled and all that kind of stuff. So right now I'm just going to focus on the area where stuff got spilled in here and dried up a little bit, and then just, clean around if I see any other spots. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do in this oven, with my Scrub Daddy Power Paste. So here I'm just using the Jaws multi-purpose spray to just give the outside of the oven a quick wipe down, and just cleaning it off. As you can see, I almost turned on the the lower oven, but I'm just gonna go ahead and clean them off really, really well, because I don't usually wipe them that much, and so I just figured I would give them a really good thorough wipe down, because they can get a little dusty and things like that, and so that's my plan. Now these shutters here, my daughters, when they do the dishes and things like that, they could really care less what they splash on these shutters. It could be all kinds of food and dust and everything on these shutters. So I decided to give them a really good, thorough, deep clean, scrubbing any spots. And my daughter, who's the little artist, she likes to paint. And so when she cleans her paintbrushes and everything, she splashes paint all over these shutters. And they're white, so they just have all kinds of things on them. So I'm just going to give them a really good, deep clean. And try to get the food particles and paint and all that stuff off of them. So I moved all of my small appliances to the island, and I did this so that I can give a deep clean to my counters. And I can get behind them because there probably are crumbs behind them because I haven't really moved them in a long time. Um, I've cleaned underneath them and stuff like that, but I haven't really moved them all so that I can get all the crumbs and all that stuff, give a really good deep clean to them from behind them, and just all at the same time wipe them all down and spray it all down and give it a good, really deep clean. So that's what I'm doing now. So now I'm giving those little pieces, the little pieces that were like on the counter, And some of them were on the like the little piece that's in the refrigerator, and the little pieces that came in my Keurig. I'm just giving them all a little bit of a scrub down, making sure they're clean. I don't think I've cleaned these pieces in a long time either. I'm a little embarrassed to say that some of these things that I've been saying, because I just haven't really had a chance to really give a good deep clean to a lot of these things. And so I just been wanting to do that. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do that. And so I'm just doing it now, making sure everything's all nice and clean, and taking care of it. So I don't understand how this thing gets so dirty. I mean, it just gets, I guess it's just the hard water or something like that, but I'm like, we drink this water. But it's just it gets a little, like stained from the water and the ice and everything, I guess. But it's sometimes when I have to clean it and, wipe it down a lot. And I haven't done it in a while. So I just feel like it was an opportunity for me to go ahead and just clean it out and make sure that it was all nice and clean and sparkly, because we get our water from here, so it's probably good. back to sweeping the kitchen. And I just want to tell you about this broom. So, I have issues with my back. I have arthritis in my back. So I had to get a new broom, and so I bought this broom. I'm not completely happy with it because it's fraying a lot. The bristles are fraying a lot, but I think it's because the way you have to stick the broom into the dustpan. But I really bought the set because I really want the dustpan. See, I wanted a dustpan that you had a handle on it and that you could stand up like this, for my back. And that was the main reason why I bought it. Plus, you can it's a smaller broom and you can put it out of the way. And so I wanted something like that. But overall, it helps with my back so I don't have to bend down to basically pick up the trash. So that helps out a lot. So thank you for watching my video. Like I said, I totally appreciate you guys. I hope you got some good cleaning motivation from this video. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe and join the Maximum Mommy family. See you in the next video. Bye.